So oddly enough, a Thai Facebook group has shown us a whole bunch of new stock images for Masterpiece MP-51 Generation 1 Arcee. And it is a slew of images showing off how articulated her figure is, a lot of cutesy poses, and what seems like some new accessories that we have not been shown yet. And I think stuff that some people might even miss too, looking at these images. From what I could tell here, it looks like I'll list off what I feel at this point I think is the confirmed list of accessories we're going to have here. So right now it looks like we have her red binocular shades kind of gimmick that she has that was seen in the 86 movie. You know, Cup and Hot Rod are still outside the city. That kind of not weapon, but accessory that we saw in the 86 movie. We have two different blast effects. We have like a short blast effect and a long blast effect, and the one that's used for the short one, I guess, is trying to reenact that one scene where she's shooting when Cup and Daniel and everyone are running away from those claw things, and then she bursts the water main inside Unicron, or Unicron's bladder, whatever you want to call it. Now here's the one that's interesting. 3 different guns. Originally, I thought from the past images that she had only 2 different guns. She had her gray gun, mentioned before. The gray gun was first seen in that Unicron scene. The pink gun was seen in the first episode of Season 3, Five Faces of Darkness. But it looks like now she has a 3rd gun. The pink gun is shown in that holster image there, where you're showing off the holster that she has on the side. It looks like she also has this light pink. It's like a long, light pink gun that's almost like kind of a rifle, and it's also shown here with another one of the blast effects. I'm not sure what episode that comes from yet. I'm probably going to have to do some skimming through some Season 3 and see where that comes from. But so she also has a larger pistol too, and it looks like this larger rifle pistol also clips onto the side of her alt mode, as much as also all the other ones probably do too. There's some weird kind of accessory that's also shown on the alt mode here. I want to assume it's just the holster that's kind of posted on the side there, and just kind of shows that could also be kind of seen as a rocket launcher or something. That's what I want to assume. And the last accessory that they show here, for now at least, there might be more coming down the line, but that side spike wheel spoke jammer thing from the Planet of the Junk from the 86 movie, what she used to kind of jam up one of the spokes of one of the Junkions in alt mode that made them fall over. And so that one was kind of expected. We kind of knew that one was coming when we saw the early alt mode images, and we saw that little panel in the front of the alt mode, and we knew, oh, for sure that's going to be an extra accessory. So again, really nice rollout here of accessories for this. It looks really good. Again, the poses that were shown here show just how poseable she is. As someone who owns at least one of the third-party Arcees, because one of them was a TFCon exclusive, they cannot do what this one does. So I think that the emphasis that they kind of put here was to kind of really have the ability to do a whole bunch of different poses and have a very flexible and poseable figure here. And it looks really good. I'll be honest, I know a lot of people have been kind of hot or cold about this, but I dig it. I think it looks really good. I like that they're really going all out on the accessories. I don't know if any of these poses could be done without a stand, mind you, just because of that backpack and everything. But I mean, it looks great. It really does. And it's just one of those things that the only kind of thing that I'm kind of hesitant on right now is just the price. Again, there's still, this odd, higher price point that Takara is going with, despite the fact that this toy is no larger than the hot rod mold that we got not too long ago for Masterpiece. I mean, again, I think they're going to try to pack her with a bunch of accessories to try to justify that and put her into a bigger box. But at the end of the day, it's going to be kind of stingy of me, but I don't know if like 150, 180 is a proper price. I mean, 150 is like the high end that I could see it being worth it, but 180 to 200, that's going to be a little pricey. And I understand that this is like the first legit G1 female toy that we're getting from Masterpiece. Everything that we've gotten up to this point has been like repaints of the male molds, if you will, whether it be Road Rage or Loud Pedal or that kind of stuff. And of course, Black Arachnia was our first Beast one, at least. That was an original mold. But Arcee here, our first original G1 mold. I guess there's just hype behind it, and they're kind of hoping that her iconicness in Transformers mythos and that hype will lead to people paying that little extra, even though from an engineering cost and from a size cost, it's not really justified, that price point. But let me know what you think. I'm really excited about this. Looks really good. I haven't pre-ordered yet, but it's something that I'm definitely going to keep an eye on to see what's the best bet. And the second I find a really good pre-order price that's reasonable, that we'll talk about it in a finance video in the future, so people can get this great toy at a price that doesn't knock out their wallet.